Welcome to the show. You already know what it is. It's the Mister Baby. King 1033 Sassy. That's me. You dig? This is Famo Nation Live Podcast, man. First of all, I appreciate everybody, man, that's been taking their time out, sending their time, their energy, and their efforts, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all for doing that. Remember, stop by, subscribe, and like, and you can hit that notification bell so you can make sure to stay in tune with all the shows that we dropping, man. We got a lot coming tonight, man. Tonight we got the Famo Ecstasy all the way, man, from Kansas City, Missouri. You already know, man. KCMO stand up. Salute, man. This gonna be a good one. So definitely want to stay tuned and stay on the line. We also got the other host, Real Life Lucchese. He's gonna be coming on too. So remember, man, if you want to get booked on the show, you want to have your music played or your promotion played, you got to contact me at choponitradio@gmail.com. Choponitradio@gmail.com, man. Make sure you holler at me and we'll get you in the game. I hope you enjoy the show. Remember, tell a friend. This right here is where the jerking starts, baby.
Do it again, they gotta ask, I want some. She's the baddest that I ever seen. Straight out of magazine. And she know. She's the party, she bring life to me. Something I can't believe. And she know. And I like the way you feel when you're next to me. I like your hands, how they keep touching me. I like your body on top of me. I like how you fulfill my every fantasy.
Baby called me on both phones, said she was jonesing in the bones. Need me to come on through and make that body brand new. I told her I'll pull up.
Let's go, man. So we got to bring everybody back on. We got to get Real Life Lucchese on. And also as well, big shouts out, Famo. How you doing tonight?
Man, chilling, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Jerking on 100.
On 100K straight like that, man. Salute. What's going on with you, big Famo? XTA-C, what's happening?
Man, you already know what it is, man. 816 KC Mo, Mr. So Heavy in the building. Famo
Straight like
Nation,
that.
stand up, you know what I'm saying? What you say, this where it get jerking at, you know what I'm
Yes,
talking about?
sir. Straight
Hey,
like that. You hear me?
yes, sir,
Man,
yes,
what's been
sir.
going on, man? Just in case for the people that don't know, which I'm pretty sure they should. If you don't, go ahead, man, and let them know about yourself before we even get started, Femo.
Man, you know me, like I said, 816 KC representative, Mr. So Heavy. If you don't know, you can go download that. So Heavy is the single, been the single 25 years, and I
Man.
mean 25 years, you know what I'm saying? And counting, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But like I say, Kansas City ambassador, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the big homies who led the way, Take Nine, Rich the Factor, the Road Dogs, the Popper, but Kansas City legend royalty in the building. You know what I'm saying? And
Straight
shouts
like
out to,
that.
for those who don't know, and I always say this, my real blood family, my little cousin, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
We call him Pac-Man. Y'all
Straight
call
like,
him
yeah.
Mister. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mr. Soldier, Famo Nation General, you know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about? Hey, you
Straight
know what it
like
is,
that.
man. You know what it
Straight
is.
like that, man. Straight up. Now, Femo, man, go ahead and tell it, man, because I know, the game now is a lot different, and you've been in it for a while, man, and for a long time, and you got so much insight and knowledge, and I know it didn't change, but can you speak about just a little bit about when you first got into this? How was it for artists, man, just to simply even be heard or to get their sound and their music out there?
Yeah, I mean, first for me, man, I straight up salute the DJs. You know what I'm saying? I always try
Salute.
to let people know, man, with us, it was the streets. You know what I'm saying? It was like being in the streets. It kind of helped, but it also take at the time the music had to be good. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Right.
nowadays people got a cheat code. You know what I'm saying? And I was just saying like 2 3 days ago, like I hear all this new music, and I'm like, how did this even get out? How is
Man.
this? How is this the norm? How is this what people really want to hear? Because I know for sure, like I got children. You know what I'm saying? Age
Right.
25 all the way down to two.
Yeah.
And it's like I listen to my kids and what they listen to, but then I still hear them go back to listening to Pac, listening to the Biggies, listening to the Jay
Mm.
Z. You know, they still like that real hip hop, but then at the same time, it's like they into this drug rap. I just call it what it is. It's drug rap. You
Right,
know,
right,
we brainwashing the kids. You know what I'm saying? We publicizing. You know, we selling sex again. Not like we haven't, cause we had. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
I
True.
ain't one of them artists that try to make it like my generation. We started that. I just
Yeah,
being honest. My generation started that. But at the same time, now it's out of control. You know, back
man.
then we wasn't doing the dope. We was selling it. You know, we wasn't,
Mm.
talking about, you know, raping the women and just fucking the women. We was trying to take care of, you know what I'm saying? We was taking care
Straight.
of, we was doing
It's
whatever, you know
different,
what I'm saying? But, bitch hole, that shit is out back, pimping back, gang shit is at an all time high on other shit though,
man.
but
Yeah,
as far as with the business, all it really took, you had to have your business. You had to have management. You had to have labels who had faith in your music. Now it's like all they see is a paycheck. It's how much money can we get off of this person? These cats taking these deals, you know what I'm saying? And then like we said right now, I think if I'm saying it correct, if I say it wrong, excuse me. But the homie Peasy out of Detroit,
yeah,
on his new album, he was just saying like, I don't want to be a rapper no more. The rappers, it's like they killing the rappers now.
man,
And it's like RIP to everybody with a sing, Takeoff, P&B.
man.
It's like cats getting knocked off, you know what I'm saying, right when their careers getting to, sprout out. And it's
True,
like it's silly, like you targeting the wrong people. It's like for what? You jealous? You want clout? You want instant fame? You know what I'm saying? RP to Mo 3. I can't forget my brother Mo 3.
man.
You know
R.I.P.
what I'm saying?
Condolences out to all their
And
families. Yeah,
and it's just like, like we say, it takes us, you know what I'm saying, as artists with, with a mind to speak, to say, hey, we gotta change this, you know what I'm saying? We gotta because I mean, like we say, it's the athletes out here. You in high school, your goal is to make it to the pros. You ain't never
right.
thinking when I get to the pros, like Ja Morant, I'm hanging with my homies and I got my gun and I'm gonna get fined all these games and now I look like a bad person because I flashed my gun.
Right.
And we know that situation is a pick and choose because it's like we got
True.
NFL players right here.
Very
I'm
true.
in the home of the world, the world champion Kansas City Chiefs,
Yep.
and I
Shouts
know we
out to
got
the
some of these
Chiefs.
Chiefs
Salute.
players that dude just beat his girlfriend up and they traded him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like they want to sweep it under the rug, but it's like, come on, man. But let one of us rappers do that, man. We all over the shade room. We all, what I'm saying? The
man.
Breakfast
True.
Club
I see
talking
what you're
about
saying.
us, and it's like we glorify and pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that too, for artists that don't know, a lot of that is set up. Like a lot of these labels be having these artists create beats with other artists to get your streams up, get your views up, go viral.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? And it's like you
right,
willing to sell your soul for a viral moment. You know what I mean? And it's
man.
like you got to live through that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, me myself, I can't see myself doing it. I ain't a clout chaser. I never have been. But it's like it's a
Straight
lot of
up.
cats out here that ain't never had nothing, and that money look good. You know what I'm saying? That money look good to them, but they got to
Right.
remember one day that money dry up. You still got that rep. You got to live through. Whether people find out, because if they find out it was fake,
Come on. Yep.
it was fake. But even if they never find out it was fake, it was real. You look bad. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So it's like the thing is, man, just I tell everybody, just be on top of your business. Get your business together. You know what I'm saying? When I'm saying business, I'm talking about your copyrights, your publishing. That's how you own your masters. Like a lot of these cats don't get a game. And that's what I've been doing since I got in the game, got my team.
Man.
I've been giving cats the game. Like, man, go do this. It's 5-10 minutes, you know what I'm saying? A couple $100 for you to be able to
Right.
have your grandkids set for life. You know what I'm saying? If you take off like that, you know what I'm saying?
Right. 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 When that time come, you'll be
Yeah,
straight.
exactly. So
Yeah.
it's just cats really taking the time to learn the knowledge. And don't get me wrong, I understand some of these cats are 15, 16 years old. They don't know business. They
True.
get popping on the TikTok and that money start coming in. You ain't thinking about when you're 25, when you're 35, when you're
Right.
45. You're thinking about right now. You know what I'm saying? I got money right now. I could do what I want
Right.
to do right now. And then sometimes they get to learn the business. 9 times out of 10, they getting scammed by somebody that know the business.
Come on.
And hey, it is what it is. But like I say, the
Yeah.
same thing, man. Read your contract. If you get one, don't do no business without one. You know what I mean? Because
Straight up.
everybody ain't real. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of cats that
Man.
ain't real. Like me, I manage artists myself. Me and my artists have an understanding though. If something ain't right, you don't like it, man, we tearing that up. We going about our business. I'd rather lose $1 than a homie any day. You feel me?
Come on. I
So
feel that.
that's what it is. And everybody I deal with, we family. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if I can't invite you to the crib to have a meal, I don't want to do no business with you for real.
Come on.
So
Straight like that.
but yeah, that's how it is, bro. This is how it go.
Yeah. And like I tell everybody, man, every time we, because we done had X on, man, on the Famo Nation Forever radio, man, and I tell people this is one of the people that I came up watching, you know what I mean, and learning pieces of the game from, and getting knowledge and jewels from him, man, and him teaching me and putting certain things in my ear, or showing me certain things, putting me on the opportunity and information. But having him to be able to come down to Muskogee, like even from when we was little, to come down and just
Right,
to soak that up and see that it could be done, and that you could be successful into it. It showed me from here that it could be done. So that
yeah,
whole time, even when I was in Kansas, man, and y'all seen him on shows and flyers and everything, his family, man. So we rock real tough, but this has been somebody that has always, we talk about having somebody around you that you can soak game up from and knowledge from, that know more than you. This is one of the people, man, for years that's been that for me. You know what I mean? And the man very smart and been through a lot of situations and got
oh
a
yeah,
lot of insight and knowledge, man, for real. Real
yes sir,
OG,
yes
man.
sir.
Yeah. Cause
Man,
sometimes I've been ready to wig out. I've been ready to go. Y'all know me. I turn it up, man. You feel me? And LG will be
Yeah,
like, man, nah, man, leave it alone. Just go do your thing. Keep pushing. But always be on some positive. Never about leading me to destruction, or to harm myself or harm anybody else, man. Not one time. Every single time has always been like some way to like either overcome it, or deal with it on a positive way. Never in a negative, man. And I
facts,
gotta salute you
facts.
for that, OG, because that's how you respond.
Man, I appreciate that. I mean, but like I said, like for those who didn't hear it, if you did, this is my real family. And it's
Right.
like y'all got to know what our family really about. Like our family full of a
Man.
bunch of people that will crash out, and
Man.
I'm not playing. Like
For
really will
real.
crash out. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? And
sir.
there's so many of us that y'all don't know where it's coming from. So to
Man.
keep that from
Everywhere.
happening, you know what I mean? Like one of my favorite people, you know what I'm saying? RIP to my Aunt Juanita. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
His
Yes,
grandma.
man. Rest in peace,
She
grandma.
one of the
Yeah.
biggest gangsters I know. You know what I'm saying?
Boy.
And she used to give us that game, you know what I'm saying? Aunt
Yes.
Gladys, you know what I'm saying? Aunt
Yes.
Finola.
Ain't
And I'm
glad.
talking about the women in the family. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? My Aunt Betty, you know what I'm saying? These are people who would really get on your head.
Right.
And
For
then you
real.
gotta talk about our fool ass uncles, you know what I'm saying? So it's
Man.
like, hey, for real. So with that, it's like when, like you said, a little cousin, like, man, this going on. I'm listening to him. You feel me? But I'm gonna tell him the same thing I tell one of my young G's. You feel me? Like, if
Hmm.
it ain't worth it. You feel me? We got, man.
mm,
You lost that little money, man. Let's go get some more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Somebody did something to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I just told Cuzzo the other day, he was talking about artists and how artists
Yeah.
ain't serious about their craft. And I told him, you know what you got to do? Let them do them. Remember how they did it, and then the next time they come at you, just make sure you hit that no with a capital N. You know what I'm
There it
saying?
is.
And that's
There it
all it is,
is.
standing on business, as we say, because that's what this is about. It's about standing on business. You ain't gonna be on your business, while I'm gonna be on mine. You know what I'm saying? You can't make me look unprofessional.
There it is. Straight up. I respect that. Real life Lucchese, man. Anything you want to ask OG, man? Anything you want to say? OG to
oh,
put it down. He
man.
done been made on tours and shows and all kind of stuff,
Oh
man.
man,
And that's why I say, for me, man, being able to have that, it gave me pieces of the game that opened up my vision, man, and how I looked at a lot of situations, man. So for me, that's what we always talk about, having that person, you know what I mean? And this
right?
is one of that, and that's what it's done for me, for everybody that's seen some of the things I've done. But I've always had to been moments where I needed help or I needed advice. Like, man, y'all don't be too afraid, out there, man, to ask somebody for advice that can help you. You got to still be able to have that ear, man, to listen to somebody so they can help you. So
Yeah,
make sure you got that. But go ahead, real life Lucchese, man. Anything you want to say, Femo?
Oh man, first off, man, big salute, man. You know what I'm
man, I
saying?
appreciate it, brother. I'm
Yeah,
honored. You feel me?
already. I fuck with the song, man. I went and checked it out, man. I like the Tech Nine remix. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
oh yeah, for
That
sure.
shit hard right there too. And yeah, man, big salute, man. I just wanna, uh how'd you get to starting this, man? What made you turn to music?
I mean, honestly, bro, our family we full of music through our family. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
Right.
my big cuz John. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Him and his partner, they actually had a rap group in Muskogee when they was going to high school out there. And so, my big brother, you know what I'm saying? He a DJ. So
Oh,
it been there. I was like 7 years old. Did my first rap song. You know what I'm saying? Well,
oh
to prove to
shit.
my brother that I could do it. You know what I'm saying? And we
Right.
ended up getting a little gig with PBS up here. It's the public broadcast station. You know what I'm saying? They do stay in school things. So we start doing stay in school songs and all
Oh,
that. So we got popping with that. You know what I'm saying? They gave us a little contract. While we was still elementaries and all that. But then as
wow.
I just progressed through the music, it was like I had a chance. Hooked up with another partner of mine. We in high school. We got a look from Sony Records. Sony was like, yeah, we want to deal with y'all. This is how I really learned the other side of the business. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
it's like
Right.
when the people gave us that deal, they was giving us that deal to put us on the shelf because there
Mm,
was
Gotcha.
another group coming out. I ain't gonna say no names, but another rap group coming out about the same age as us that was gonna put out some music, and they knew our music would conflict with that dollar they was putting behind them. So we got a deal, but it wasn't like we just go to the studio and never do nothing. You know what I mean? Or
Mm.
they putting us on a show and it's like we perform and it's like three people at the show. And these big shows though, you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
these big concerts.
Right.
So it was like, man, what we doing? Finally we was like, you know what? We don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? We had to go through some litigation, get up out the deal. I really left the music alone about 13. My mom got shot, you know what I'm saying? And it was, I went to the streets. I ain't, like I said, I didn't know which way to turn, you know what I'm saying? Because the
Right.
OGs I had, I seen what they was doing. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So I'm like, I'm gonna go do that. Even though they kept
Right.
telling me don't do that, I still went and did that. So it was like 14, 15, hard head in the streets, you know what I'm saying? I moved to Muskogee to change my life, and Pops ended up going back to prison. So it was like,
Right.
mm,
with that happening, I had to come back to Kansas City. I'm thugging, you know what I'm saying? And it's just what it was. And then end up, high school, senior year, going back to jail and was just like, you know what, I'm tired of that life. I moved back to Muskogee so I could go to high school. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
at that time, I was already really kind of into the music. So it was
yeah,
like, man, if you ain't never knew, Muskogee and Tulsa, Oklahoma has some of the best support ever when it comes to this rap music, and they
Man.
embraced me as an outsider. Hooked up with my cousin Mark McBride. You know what I'm saying? My
Man.
homeboy
Salute.
Severin. We start
Yeah.
rapping. You know what I'm saying? We did the talent show at the school. And then in the church, you know how we was at church. We had Central
Right.
Baptist Church acting up. You know what I'm saying? We
Right.
didn't
Right.
do our little thing, but like everybody was doing the twins, Ronnie and Donnie, you know what I'm saying? All of we doing our little thing, you feel me? My cousin Jerome. But it was something about, I guess, with me, everybody had that spotlight on me. I started making beats, you know what I'm saying? And then I went to Tulsa. I met this dude named Michael Cherry, who was actually from LA. He was a producer. He was young though. So, when he telling us what he doing, like, man, this dude, same age as us. What are you talking about? He got a record deal and this and that. I mean, I knew it was possible, but I'm like, why you in
Right.
Tulsa? Because, at this time, we thinking, you from LA, why you ain't in LA? You
Right.
in
Right.
Tulsa.
Right.
But he had got in trouble out there. His parents sent him, stay with his grandparents. But I'm
mm,
glad how God worked, man. It was like,
Man.
God put me and
Mysterious
him together.
ways.
You know what I'm saying? And he started feeding me beats and he saw what I could do and he was like, man, make your own beats. So I just started making songs and like me and the homies, you know what I'm saying? We did a song called Cause I Get Wicked. And we performed that at the high school and it took out, bro. We started pressing on cassettes and everything, and another, me being hard hit. I used to work the Phillips 66 on 69 Highway, across from the Burger King in Muskogee. Got mad at my grandma one time because she telling me I couldn't go to Tulsa, but we had a show. We booked for a show. I'm like, I gotta go. She like, nah. Grandma full fledged Christian. You feel me? She
Right,
wasn't with that
right.
rap. She like, nah, you ain't nah.
Mm-mm.
So I'm like, you
No.
know what? Then I packed my stuff and went back to Kansas City. On my way home, got pulled over with everything I had in the car. Crooked
Mm.
cops took my car, took everything, man. They stole everything out the car. I went back 2 days later to go get my in Archie, Missouri. Don't never get stopped at Archie, Missouri, bro. All right, I'm giving y'all that heads up. But man, went back to get my car. My car on bricks, radio gone, everything in the trunk
Damn.
gone, everything gone. You feel me? Only thing I had was
Yeah.
this one cassette that was in my radio, and they had threw that on the floor. You know what I'm saying? And I got back to the crib, met a guy that could duplicate that one, and man, I just got active with it then. But I mean, it still didn't really hit. But then I was like, man, I'm go to school, move to Louisiana with my big brother, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get down
Right.
there, go to Southern University, you know what I'm saying, in Baton Rouge. And my brother, man, really introduced me to a guy, RIP to MC Nero. You know what I'm saying? And Nero was the man back then, you know what I'm saying, down there in Baton Rouge. He was running things. And man, it was like that whole scene was different. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
I
Right.
started getting introduced to bounce music from New Orleans. Then,
That
Mm.
bounce,
Baton Rouge, they
yeah.
had their own little thing. They was turned up. They had Max Minnelli, dude named
Yeah.
CeeLo. For those who don't know, Max Minnelli and CeeLo, that's where Boosie got his start from. Like he
Oh,
was in a concentration camp. Young Bleed, shout out to the homie Young
Concentration
Bleed.
camp.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like them
Yeah.
cats, they kind of took me in too. You feel me? They was like, man, you from Kansas City, you got a different sound. Then man, I got a job at Walmart. I know I'm giving y'all the long story, but I'm just, giving
Man,
y'all the
hey,
insight.
that's what we
You
got you
know,
on for. For
straight
real.
up. So I'm down there working at Walmart. Met this little cat named Nin. He from Vietnam. You know what I'm saying? But he a nigga to the heart. You feel me? He was
Yeah.
like, I'm fucking with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Met another cat named Slick. He was from Oakland, and me and him hit it off because Kansas City they call this the Baby Bay. So it's like
Right,
Oakland and
right.
the Bay. I knew his lingo. You know what I'm saying? We got to chopping it up. Man, one day we was just at work acting a fool, freestyling. And dude, I'm telling you, my nigga Slick used to go, bro, like
Yeah.
nonstop. And
Right,
me,
right.
I just wouldn't rap for everybody. Like for me to rap for you, it was like I chimed in, and he was like, bro, we need to put some stuff together. So end up meeting my homeboy. Shout out to Juice Man, you know what I'm saying? Jewel the Juice Man Jackson. He's still on the radio in Louisiana, man. Dude,
Damn, salute.
he for real for those he helped break No Limit. You know what I'm saying? Like me and X, I used to sit
That's
in the
what's up.
studio and watch Masterpiece Management come in there and get this man records to play to break these records. You know what I'm saying? And he
Right.
always showed us the love. Real quick story I can share with y'all, man, and it show you how things come back full circle. Like that was '95. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? 1995, and they was having an audition at this club. You ever hear Boosie talk about the South Side Baton Rouge club called the Game Room? You know what I'm saying? We
Mm-hmm.
go back
Mm-hmm.
there. The dude was doing auditions for a rap group. This producer, he having a talent show. He auditioning. We go do the
Right.
talent show. I ain't knowing, bro. We auditioning for Manny Fresh. This when they putting together the Hot Boys. You know what I'm saying? He just like
Okay.
really liked this, you know what I'm saying? He talked to us. The only thing was we wasn't from Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm.
Right.
they was keeping it OG Louisiana. Like they wasn't messing with nobody who wasn't from the city. But man, it was
Right.
just like, y'all stay in touch with me, and I'm gonna see what I can do with y'all, this, that. I mean, long story short, you said it didn't happen, not saying no parts of his.
Right.
Homie Slick went back to Oakland. I ended up moving back to Kansas City, you know what I'm saying? And it was like I didn't give up then. Like on my way back to Kansas City, my brother changed my life. I'm getting on a Greyhound. I'm like, man, I need music. Bro gave me a screw tape and he gave me another tape that was blank. And I put it in the wall when I'm listening, and it was
Yeah.
Six Mafia, Mystic Styles.
Okay.
And when I heard
Yeah.
that, I listened to that album like front to back to front to back, and I was like, I want beats like that. Like Juicy J and DJ Paul had me hooked.
Man.
I'm like, I want
Yeah.
beats like that. So when I get back to the town, this one in the city, we on mob music. You feel me? If y'all don't know what that is, that's that old school E40. You Too Short,
Right.
you know, Killer Tays, or Lunicore. This
Yeah.
is mob
That
music. You
mob
feel me? That's what
music.
they own. So I'm
Right.
like, man, this ain't what I want though. I don't need that. So I went back to making my own beats. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I started getting that sound, but the thing was, the cats in the city wanted the same shit. They like, yeah, we want that mob shit, but we need that different. At the time, the
Right.
South winning. You know, if you
Yeah.
had anything from Texas,
Yeah.
Louisiana, man, you
It
was
was
winning.
killing
You know
it.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I'm gonna show y'all this Memphis sound. I'm gonna let y'all hear this, see what this
Right.
sound like. You know what I mean? And
Right.
you know, Cats was on it, man. I had a whole group called the Killer Unit. You know what I'm saying? It's when we started DP Entertainment. You know, and my squad, we was like 12 deep. You know what I'm saying? I had my little cousin Clee from New Orleans, the homie Chalk from New Orleans, my white boy 50 Cal. You know what I'm saying? He from the city, go hard. You know what I'm saying? My niggas Jaws and Reese the Ripper. You know, and it was like a bunch of us. You know what I'm saying? Just really like when you say a team, we was like the Kansas City Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh
And we
shit.
Okay.
started doing
Okay.
shows around the city, getting the name
Yeah.
up. So everybody knew DP Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? They knew
Yeah.
who we was. You know what I'm saying? The
Okay.
homie DP, you know, unfortunately the city said, you know, the state of Missouri sent them on a vacation. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
So we had to
Man.
switch things up, you know what I'm saying, to keep our
Right. Right.
stronghold. So we went from DP Entertainment to dropping platinum. So we could
Oh,
keep the DP and honor a DP, you know what I'm saying? So dropping
Right.
platinum became the thing, but that's really what we was doing. We was really making the music. You know what I'm saying? Like if you came to our city, our club, we was them guys. You feel me? And we just
Yeah.
started spreading our wings. You know what I'm saying? But it was like so many of us, we all doing something different. So you know, we bringing different fan bases to the squad. You
mm-hmm.
know,
Right.
we ended up doing a EP, which is where So Heavy actually came from. You know, and as I said, I'm tell you when I say things come full circle. So I'm gonna get back to that Cash Money part. But when I told you about DJ Paul and Juicy J and the Hypnotized Minds, man, I'm on my way back from Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? With a partner of mine, Jamel Mills from Muskogee. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
Yeah.
him. We
Yeah.
we on
Salute.
food shit. I ain't gonna front. We on some food shit coming back. Man, we
Yeah.
hit that Broken Arrow turnpike. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
We thinking it's about to go down. Niggas about to go get that time. The Lord blessed us. We made it through there. So we like
Right. Right.
71. We like right there at Carthage, Missouri, man. And we was listening to LaChat, and it was her album
Okay.
Murder She Spoke. And there's a part in that song, her first song, she said, rolling with my brother Big Sadie that's so heavy. He would drop a pound in this dope and does Chevy. And I kept saying it. Like it was just stuck in
Yeah.
my head, bro. And I just started putting my own little melody to it. You know what I'm saying? And Jamel
Right.
was like,
Right.
man, while you playing, you need to be writing that shit down. I'm like, bro, I got this shit. Man, we got back to the crib like 4 something in the morning and I just kept humming that. And I'm like,
Yeah.
shit, shit.
Right.
And it was like, it just kept sticking in my head. Man, I
Yeah.
fucked around, hit that keyboard, made the beat. I'm like, all right, I got a hook. I'm
That
like,
shit.
yeah, this shit decent. I start writing some lyrics, you feel me? I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna see what this shit sound like, put that shit together. Man, about 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm playing it, playing it, playing it. I was like, man, I don't even like this shit. I turned that shit off. I'm like, we good. We back in D-boy mode. You feel me? But
Yeah.
like that next day, man, I'm like,
Right.
when I tell people, man, it's like obedience is better than sacrifice. And the Lord was talking to me, but I wasn't
That's
listening.
deep.
Like I was not listening,
That's
bro. And
deep.
it was like the first cat come through, grab him, he like, hey boy, let him hear this song. He did, man, he just made this song. I'm like, man, I ain't playing that. Man, play the song. I'm like, man, I ain't playing it. Maybe about 3 or 4 homies come through. He keeps saying the same shit. Play that song, play that song. I'm like, man, I'm not playing it. So finally,
Right.
my partner Reese came through. He came for studio time. You know, it's like 1 o'clock afternoon. He like, man, what you working on? I'm like, ah, man, nothing. I got the keyboard and everything still on. I'm like, man, nothing. He like, ah,
Right.
he go over there, hit the play button, like, boom, song come on. He like, what's this? I'm like, ah, man, ain't. They like, man, let me have this beat. I'm like, nah, you can't have that. He ain't hearing the song. He hearing just the beat. I'm like, you can't have that beat. Like, yeah, let me have that. I'm like, nah, I turn it off. I go
That
through
be
the files, bro.
fire.
I swear to God, I went through the files and deleted that shit. I swore I deleted it.
Damn.
Swore I
Yeah.
did. Man, about another hour or so go by. The homie Hustle made Bugsy, RIP to Bugsy, come through. He like, man, what you working on? I'm like, ah, man, I ain't not nothing, you know what I'm saying? He like, I need some beats, you know what I'm saying? Give me a package together. I'm like, cool, I got you. He slide out. Then my cousin Mike come through there. Mike come through. He, that was my manager at the time. He come through. He like, yeah, where the new music? This down. I'm like, bro, I ain't got no new music. He like,
Yeah.
you finished up the EP yet? Cause now the EP that we dropped was so heavy. You know what I'm saying? RP to Mac Dre. I got 2 records with Mac Dre on there. I got Mr. Servo on there, and
Man.
then the squad, the homie South 71. They all over there. So it was like, again, you know what
Man.
I'm saying? We got it fitting. I'm playing him the songs from the EP. Everything's solid.
Right.
You feel me? We looking at pushing this song called "We Gonna Mob on Him" with Mac Dre. That's what we thinking. That's gonna be the single. Then we had another
Okay.
record called "Pimp Tight," was just the whole squad. You feel me? And so the streets was loving Pimp Tight. But of course, they loving the Mac Dre feature.
The
So we
Mac
like,
Dre. Yeah.
we gonna do that. And then the song we had with Servon, Servon was talking to us about him putting it on his project, you know what I'm saying, with No
Okay.
Limit. So of course, I'm like, yes, do that. You feel me? We about
Right.
to blow up. So man, probably like 3, 4 days later, we at the crib again. Cousin Mike, my homeboy Hobo Tone, Bugsy, Jaws. It's like a game. Like, I'm in a 1 bedroom apartment, by the way, too. My dining room is the studio. We in
Yeah.
there, we doing our
Grinding.
thing, and I don't know what happened. I seen a file because we trying to find a beat to do a song to. I'm like, I seen this file. I'm like, oh, let me see what this is. I push the button, and the So Heavy come on.
Boom.
I'm like, man, what?
Yeah.
How is this song still? I'm still like, how's this song still on here? I deleted this. I'm complaining about it the whole time. Like, so I went on. I burnt the CD so I could get, because back then you had to, take your stuff off your memory or you wouldn't have none.
Oh, you
So we
wouldn't
just
have
had to
none.
burn these
Yep.
CDs. You know what I'm saying? The files. You know what I'm saying? If you ever know anything about the 1680 Roland, the workstation, you had to burn the CD down. You put it up. That was your files. Then you
Yeah.
had to burn a copy of the song. So you had the file to load up the file. So I did that, you know what I'm saying? Bugsy like, man, let me have that song. Like, nah. My cousin even said, like, nope, don't give him that record. Don't do that. Nope, nope, nope. I'm like, man, ain't nobody getting this record. I tried to delete it again.
Right.
So my cousin Reggie, my little cousin, you know what I'm saying? Well, welcome home, Reggie. You know what I'm saying? He
Man,
made it
welcome
home, you
home.
know what I'm saying? Came
Welcome
out the
home,
gate.
Reggie.
And man, he came through on some fool shit, talking about he need a CD. I'm like, man, I
Yeah.
ain't got no CDs. I ain't got no CDs. I ain't got no music. You know what I'm saying? About say Sunday, everybody hit the park. The homie Tone pull up on me. Tone clean. He always kept him my old school Chevy. He pull up mad like, why I ain't got the Chevy song? I'm like, what you talking about? He like, man, the
Right.
Chevy song, boy. Reggie and them got it. I ain't got the Chevy song. I'm like, boy, what is you talking about? Like, cause it ain't registering. I'm like, what is you
Yeah.
talking about? He like, man, give me that song, man. With the old school Chevy. So I'm like, bruh, pissed. I'm pissed. So
Yeah.
Right.
I'm shooting through the park looking for Reggie. I'm like, bro, where my CD at, man? Like, where the
Yeah.
CD at,
He
bro?
got you.
I pull up on him. He like, what? I'm like, man, give me that CD, bro. But by this time, he been blasting this song, playing this song through the whole park. Everybody
Mm.
hearing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping like, damn, it's good he doing. I'm mad, like, bro, I ain't tell you take my shit. Cause the songs on this unreleased shit from other people that I don't own.
Mm.
You feel me?
I
So
see
I
what you're
get the
saying.
CD
Right.
from him.
Right.
I, I get the CD from him, I go back to the crib. Lo and behold, I get to the house, the CD broke. I'm
Oh,
like, oh,
Ooh.
I ain't even gotta worry about it. The CD broke, ain't nobody getting that. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. So we go send the master copy out for the EP. The Killer Unit EP was called Moving Silence. And we get everything back. They doing it as a gift to me. They like, because we put it out on my birthday. They like,
Yeah.
yeah, man, we got the new CD back. You know what I'm saying? We paid for the cover, the artwork. We did this and that. They present me with the first CD. I'm like, this hard. I'm looking at the cover. I'm like, this dope. You know what I'm saying? Flip it over. I'm reading the songs. I'm like, and I see the last song on the CD is So Heavy. And I'm
Mm.
oh,
like, bruh,
Man.
I'm tired. Whole mood change, bruh. Like, why y'all put
I,
this shit on
I
there,
can
nigga?
I can
I'm going
imagine.
off, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
shouts out to the squad, man, because without them, I wouldn't be who I am today. You know what I'm saying? But it
I can
was
feel
like
it.
I felt like cats being insubordinate. I'm the general, y'all doing things against my will, but they ain't know. They like, this the master CD is what it said, master CD. So that was my fault. But again, as
All
many
right.
times I tried to defy what God was telling me to do, he would not let me not do it. You feel me?
I see what
He
you're
put
saying.
that song out, man, and it was like, and still, as people don't even know, the Pimp Tight record was the one everybody would listen to. So Heavy
Yeah.
was just come on, but people had already heard So Heavy.
Oh,
So it
okay.
was like through the streets, they like, oh, it's out, it's out, it's out. Once it blew up, like it didn't even blow up like that. We had it on the CD. My cousin Lil Clee, you know what I'm saying? He used to be real cool with a bunch of Chiefs players. Dude named
Yeah.
Earl Williams that was an agent for some of the Chiefs, Dante Hall, and there was another dude, Larry Johnson. You know, he
Yeah.
cool with these cats, you feel me? And we went to the club one night, it used to be called Stanford and Sons. And JT Quick, you know what I'm saying? He was a DJ at the radio, but he DJ'd in the club. We go in the club, and he had told Earl, my little cousin, I already told Earl about the song. They tell
Right.
JT Quick to play the record. JT like, man, I ain't never heard this. My man Dante Hall, shouts out to Dante Hall. He gave that man $100 and the CD, like, play that record. I'll never
Mm.
forget, bro. JT Quick looked at that record, looked at that CD, because it was just a blank CD and said ecstasy on it.
Yeah.
Gave him that CD, he looked at it, and he put it in, and he started listening. I just seen him bobbing his head. And I never forget because Dan was on by the Young Bloods. And right when
Mm.
Dan was going off, he mixed in So Heavy. The crazy part is
Ooh.
once he played it, the whole club was singing the record, bro, and I was in awe. Like, what?
Ah.
He
Yeah.
looking like, hey, this is that record. He like, you got a radio version for this? Yes, I do.
Say
And I did
yep.
not. I'm lying, I didn't. I'm like, yeah, I got a radio version. He like,
Yeah.
get it to me tomorrow, man, and I'm gonna do my thing. And I'm like, all right. Now, again, when you be obedient to the Lord, you know who come knocking on the door, right?
Right.
Man, I was talking about I woke up that Monday morning, bro, with the worst sinus infection, the flu, whatever
Mm.
it was, bro. I'm coughing, headache, sweating, don't know what's going on. Man, I pull up to the studio. I told Ruff, man, I said, listen, bro, I gotta record this song. I don't care what it takes. We gotta get it done.
Yeah.
But I got ibuprofen, orange juice, Motrin. I'm like, whatever we need, bro. I'm about to wrap. I wrapped up in a blanket. We Lysol the mic down, and we got to the radio version. If you go listen to the radio version of So Heavy, you can hear how stopped up I was. I'm in there trying to clear my throat and shit. I'm doing
Yeah.
all that, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
we got it to the radio, man. They did not sleep on it. They was like, "Fuck it, we got it. We gonna play it," and it took off. You know what I'm saying? So like I
Right.
said,
Right.
it was just being persistent with finally. And I still don't like the record. I'm just gonna be honest. I still don't like it. I like what happens from the record. I love royalty
Yeah.
checks. I like being able to take on my kids. I love being Mr. So Heavy. You know what I'm saying? Because the town gave me that name. The town coined me as Mr. So Heavy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
All right.
as
Right. Okay.
they call me a legend. I've never called myself a legend. I've never called myself an icon. They call me OG. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's love. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
for my city, as I tell you, when I perform the record, I tell everybody this y'all song. This y'all
There it
record.
is.
You know what I'm saying? Even shouts out to St. Louis, because without St. Louis, So Heavy wouldn't be as big as it is because St. Louis embraced me to a point to where I'm getting love there that I wasn't getting at
That's out
home.
to St. Louis as
You know what
well.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So St. Louis is always in my heart. That's my second home. You know what I'm saying? But it was like seeing that happen, then I start having to learn the business because
Business.
it's like I got a hit record, but what I'm doing with this hit record, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Mm.
not a local artist no more because it's like I'm going to St. Louis and they know about it. I went to Oklahoma. I go, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homie JB Smooth. You know what I'm saying? He was
Mm-hmm.
at 105.3. And I asked him, I'm like, bro, what I gotta do to get this record on? He like, what
Right.
record? I'm like, yo, it's my song, it's so heavy. Da, da, da. At this time, like I said, this is when we didn't have the internet. For you
Yeah.
to hear
True.
about somebody's record, you had to go there. You had to
Yeah.
actually get it, mail it to somebody, get it in
Yeah.
somebody's hand. And man, this situation again, man, the Lord working mysterious ways. Me and my manager, we go to Tulsa because I'm like, I got family there. My
Right.
family in Oklahoma. We gonna go down here and I'm gonna show my family what's popping. You feel me? At the time,
Right.
you know, Big Cousin them, Rob with the MUGs, you know what I'm saying? They running shit.
Yep. Salute.
They got
Yeah.
Muskogee on fire. You feel me? I'm
Man.
like, hey, I'm about to come through Big Cousin them, do my thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Rob even told me like, man, that radio finicky, bro. They either gonna deal with you or they ain't. You know what I'm saying? But it same way in Kansas City. But when I got there, JB like, I can get you some mix show spins. Cool, I'm with the mix show spins. But we hollered at the PD, who was supposedly busy and just having to have time to open up for us to come talk to him. And I'm like, yeah, we got this record. My manager giving, he doing the manager thing. Yeah,
Right.
we got this
Right.
record. It's on the charts. So da 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 da. Dude, like, oh man, it's local. Y'all, who y'all signed to? We like, I ain't signed to nobody. Oh man, we got signed artists, the radio time, and da da da. He giving us the spiel like he got to. And
Right.
while we talking, man, swear to God, my right hand to God, while he's talking, he getting faxes. Facts come through. It's the R&R report for those on that's record and retail that radio stations and all them get to tell you what's hot in your region, who hot, who next, what songs you should be playing. If you're not playing, what songs to stop playing. And
Right.
while we're talking to him about the record, the facts he's reading is about the record and it's
Dang.
telling
See?
him
Come
"Ecstasy" out of
on.
Kansas City, Midwest, the hottest rising number one song in the market, the Midwest market. He's tearing it up. He's running radio over Nelly and this. He's coined to be the next St. Louis, the next big thing out of the Midwest. And dude just stopped talking. Was like, listen, when can I get the record? We like, we got it
Man.
right here. We got it
See,
right
look at
here
that.
for you. He like, man, go ahead and get it to me. Now we think
Right.
it's gonna take some time. Bro, it was less than an hour he's playing my record. Like I never
Dang.
we on the north side of Tulsa at
Come
Burger
on.
Street, bro, in the drive through and the song come on the radio. I turned it
Yeah.
up. I'm telling the little chicks at the restaurant, this me. This me
Like this
right here.
me
This
right
me.
here. Listen to
This
this.
me.
This me.
We turned it
Yeah.
up. This me. You feel me? And like
Right.
I said, another one of them situations where, Muskogee, Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's my mama from Tulsa, my daddy from Muskogee. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? That's my backyard. Like Pac-Man said, we used
Right.
to be there every summer, every
Man.
Christmas. We down there turning up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it was always
Mm-hmm.
love. So it's like with that being instilled in me, I'm like, all right, so Oklahoma on to it. Man, what we doing that? We Texas. You know what I'm saying? Go to Texas. Shout out to them cats, man. Them cats gave me a distribution deal. I had never heard my music. Like never. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? On the strength of another man, the homie Den, shout out to Straight Profit Records out of Houston. No, he went in there and vouched for me. And didn't have to. I didn't know this man but 2 days. He had
Man.
his artist was Youngster on the Wanna Be a Baller record.
The
You
youngster.
know, they
Right.
getting that money, but he showed
They
me
getting
love,
it.
bro. You feel me? Show me
Yeah.
love. All of them. Shout out to all of Paul Wall, Slim Thug, Kiki, DJ RIP, DJ Screw. I got a chance to meet Screw. You know what I'm saying? And we was
Man.
on some
Legend.
Midwest screwed up
Go.
click shit. You know what I'm saying? Before he passed away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of that going on. So it was like just connecting the dots, you know what I'm saying, and making shit happen, and just grinding it out. You know what I mean? It wasn't always pretty. You know what I'm saying? I done went through three
Right.
management companies before I finally was able to get to my own. I didn't had to go through a lot of BS, you know what I'm saying, with labels and I done been signed a couple times, you know what I'm saying? But the one thing about it, shout out to my homie Groove Chambers, you know what I'm saying? He from the town. Actually, he's down in
Mm.
Georgia doing this thing. Y'all know him from Nappy Roots. You know what I'm saying? He did Thug Matrimony for Trick Daddy. You know what I'm
Trick
saying?
that
He
baby.
discovered
Yeah.
Latoya Luckett when she went solo. He's responsible for the Lip Gloss record by Lil Mama. You know what I'm saying? That
Lip
man was
gloss.
doing his thing, and my man put me in contact with a lady at Universal, got me a publishing deal. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So once I found out what the publishing was, I'm like, okay, so this is how you eat. This
Yeah.
residual
Right.
income. This how you get your money from your work. From your work. You know what I'm saying? And once I
Right.
did that, you know what I'm saying, man, it was on and popping. You know what I'm saying? So with that part happening, that was a key thing. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I'm gonna fast forward so I could give y'all how I said things come full circle, right? So
Yeah.
I was telling y'all back '95, I auditioned for the Hot Boys, right?
Mm-hmm.
2000. I'm saying it's like 2008. Whenever it was, Drake had dropped. I want to say it was So Far Gone. It was one of those, and he came to Kansas City to do a show. Well, he came here. My manager Forte at the time was actually working for Cash Money. You know what I'm saying? With his cousin Mel was the head of their marketing and promotions. And of course, Forte smart. Like, hey, we gonna work our way in and see what we
Right,
can
right.
get. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, cool. I'm a soldier. You feel me? I got my man over
Yeah.
there. Let him do his thing. He hollered at them, he let them hear the music, you know what I'm saying? And at this time, so Heavy and Ben did this thing, but they still surprised at the response that I'm getting from it. And then they hearing new music that they like. So they had an artist at the time named Forever, you know what I'm saying? Now he go by his real name, Dudley Stevenson. But he had a record, bro. Now I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if bro was capping with me if he was being 100, but he had a record called Go Down, and it was supposed to
Mhm.
be him and Drake on the record. You know what I'm saying? And it was like at the time, like I said, Drake was still new to Cash Money, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
Wayne is the guy, Wayne got the whole Young Money, Gutter Gutter and all them cats at the time still with him. And we in the club. I meet Drake in the club, we talk, everything cool. I meet Forever though, and he a little cooler because he ain't as popping, you feel me?
Yeah.
But we talk, we chop it up. Man, my homie, bro, got toe up in the club, like wasted where me
Mm.
and my homeboy Turbo, security at the club, we had to carry this man out the club, get him in a car, figure out where he was staying at. We took him to the
Man,
hotel. You know what I'm saying? Got him in his room.
Yeah.
And mind you, at this time, bro, cats looking at niggas like lunch. This nigga got all his jewelry on, pockets full
yeah,
of money. We could have easily lit his ass up. But
Right.
we looking at the bill. We good people. You feel me? Why would we do that to him? He from out of town. We don't want him to have that bad taste in his mouth. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Bro woke up the next day, called my manager, like, man, your people made sure I was straight. I was good. Man, guess what? I got a record, bro. Like, let's do this record together. So he sent me that record. I put a verse on that. Mel and all them at Cash Money was excited about it. They liked it. You know what I'm saying? Because I think God was Mel's artist. Like he was bringing him in through the ranks. You feel me? So it
Okay.
was like they
Okay.
hearing that they trying to use that as a bargaining chip. To where I did get that potential offer from Baby for Cash Money. You feel me? So I'm
Right.
like, man, that's crazy how I auditioned to be part of your label like 10 years ago.
10.
You know what I'm saying? And here I am
Yeah.
now getting that same shot again. You feel me? And
yeah,
only reason why that didn't work, no disrespect to Cash Money, but Baby a businessman, and the budget we was asking for marketing promotions felt like it was too much. Because
mm,
we in a market where nobody's here. Tech is tech, but back
Right.
then it
Right.
was like he's still just bubbling. You know what I'm saying? So on that
Right.
indie
Right.
major shit, it's like shit that Cash Money, that cosign would have did it. You know what I'm saying?
Would
Had
have
to
did it.
pull
Yeah.
up.
Would have opened. Yeah.
But
Right.
it didn't happen. The Lord has better plans. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of glad it didn't happen because I got to see what he was doing to other artists.
right,
This is before him and Wayne fell out. But it was like the Corey Guns talking about it, Tiger talking about it, Bow Wow
Right.
talking
Right.
about it. Like, man, he's shelving artists, he ain't putting them out because he ready for Wayne to blow, blow, blow. You feel me? And then
Right.
Wayne ended up leaving when he get Drake and Nicki, and it was a whole
Yeah.
lot. But again, this is where you learn the industry. The It's
mm-hmm.
like you can have friendships, but if your business ain't right, then friendships still don't mean nothing. They can put you in places, but
Real
it
shit.
don't make things happen for you the way it's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? But
It's the same.
like upon me, learning how to be a good person and learning the business and having cats like, you know what I'm saying, shout outs to Raekwon from the Wu-Tang Clan. That's big bro.
Salute.
You know what I'm saying? And when I say big bro, like that man took me in. I lived with that man for a whole month in New York, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying, in Staten Island. That man showed me, but then on top of that, the fact that, shout out to Boy Big, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause Boy Big the one that gave me that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know who
Right.
that is, it's Rich the Factor's number one hook man. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like he go by LeVar Fletcher now because he doing his own thing, his gospel, truth music.
Okay.
But he just retired the
Salute.
name Boy Big,
Shouts
you know
out
what
to
I'm
him.
saying? But
Yeah.
that man told me we was going to New York. I'm like, nah, I ain't going. He like, yeah, you going. Pulled up to the crib. Well, Will the Weirdo, you know what I'm saying? The homies that produce, he like, nah, you going. Man, I just packed a bag, got in the car. You know what I'm saying? 2 1 hour
Yeah.
drive. We all the way there. You feel me? And
Right.
like I said though, when I got there, I reached out at the time. I had a guy behind me named Ty Dash, worked at Universal, who had a lot of love for me, that had faith in my music. And man, that dude Ty introduced me to another dude named Young Cash. He signed the Nappy Boy. You know what I'm saying? Me and Young Cash got in the studio.
Okay.
We recorded some records together. You know what I'm saying? Cash had to go back to Florida on some emergency stuff. And I stayed, you know what I'm saying? Glad I did. I got to go to 50 Cent crib for the massacre party. I met Busta Rhymes. I met my idol, Slick Rick, the reason I started rapping. Man, I'm
Man.
sorry.
Big
The
shots at
Rap
Slick Rick.
Shooters,
Yeah.
the like I said, 50 Cent, I met the whole G Unit, you know what I'm saying? And the
Right,
crazy
right.
part was, while I'm there, I see Lil Jon, who I did many shows with. He showing me love. Everybody like, who is this? And Scrappy was with him. Scrappy, who was
Right.
done many shows, like one of his members of Crime Mob from Kansas City. You know, so these
Right.
cats I knew. So they
Right,
making me
right.
look like I'm bigger than I really am. And everybody like, who is that dude? You know what I'm
I see
saying?
what you're
And
saying.
Ty being
Yeah.
my manager, he telling cats, this is my artist. Ty was a big wig in the business at the time. You feel me? So him
Yeah.
putting that stamp on me, you know, again, created a bunch of more opportunities, opened a bunch of doors. You know what I'm saying? And this is people doing stuff for me that they ain't had to do. You know what I'm saying? This
Yeah.
dude had
Right. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
artists and labels throwing money at him to deal with them. And
Right.
it was
Yeah.
awesome. Man, I got
I
faith
can
in what you
imagine.
do. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So we just took it and we ran with it. And then, like I said, with these cats giving me the game and teaching me the game, I felt it only right that I do the same thing. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? I'm paying
There
it
it
forward.
is.
I'm not charging nobody to tell you how to get publishing and how to how to market your records and making sure you deal with the DJs. Like shout out to Tony Neal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Head of the core DJ. That's my brother for life. You know what I'm saying? If you don't deal with a DJ pool, man, find you one. Because these
Man.
DJs will really
That's
get your
real.
music where you cannot. You know what I'm saying? And
Come
that's
on. That's
important
real.
because they have relationships, and that's what it's about. Build your relationships. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Right.
like with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how we look at it, cuz like
Right.
cats is saying the Famo Nation and the Jerk Radio, and they like, ah man, this ain't big enough. This ain't the Breakfast Club. This ain't
Right.
Gilly and Wallow. How you know that?
Exactly.
How you know that?
Yeah.
How you
True.
know who paying attention to them? You know what I'm saying?
Come
Because it
on.
all starts somewhere. And guess what? Even if this wasn't that one, bro, your interview might be the one people pay attention to.
There it
Yes.
go.
You
There
get
it
what I'm saying?
is.
If you really
Yep.
that person and you telling people, yo, tune in, I'm gonna be on this show. Well, you the guy, so guess what? Now you the guy showing people who these guys is.
There
Real
it
shit.
is.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yep.
It's all it's
Right.
about. You know what I'm saying? We
That's
three
all it's
different
about.
entities on this podcast. Each one of us got a person neither one of us know.
Oh
There it
yeah.
is.
But now that one person know who Famo Nation is. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
know who real life Lukazi is. He know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They seeing like, oh, that's who that is. All right, cool. I can tap in. You know what I'm saying?
There
Yeah,
it
and
is.
that's all it takes. You know what I'm saying? But you got all this clicking up, and I'm bigger than this, or I don't want to be a part of that, or how do I get $1? And, you know, like I say, man, do the music, man. Make the music great. You
Shit.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And you ain't got to worry about the dollar, because if it's good, you can't deny. One thing I learned, you can't deny it. You cannot.
Man, that's
I
deep.
don't care how much people want to try to say it. If it's a hit record, if it's a good record, they gonna deal with it. They gonna fuck with you. You feel me? And that's
Right.
all it take, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all
Yes,
it take.
real.
And it only take one. That's all. It only take one. You ain't gotta have a whole bunch, but make sure you got some clips and some clips in the arsenal though. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
But
right. Make sure
it
you
could be,
got
and
something to
like I
come
said,
next.
for me to have what we call here a Kansas City classic and a hit
Man,
record, like I said, I didn't think that at all about that record. I thought it was just a record. You know what I'm saying? And I'd have
yeah.
made better records since then. You know what I'm saying? But that's the one. You know what I mean? Like no matter where I go, it's before people even call me ecstasy, they call me Mr. So Heavy.
Mr. So
Right?
Heavy.
They
Right.
like, oh, Mr. So Heavy,
Right.
what's up? And I'll be like, bro, that's not my name. But you know, that, I guess that is my name. You know what I'm saying? That's
Right,
how you
right.
know me. But however you know me, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad to meet you. You know what I'm saying? Anytime, I'm gonna shake your hand, make a friend. You know what I'm saying?
Big shouts out Dallas Chuck T as well, too, tuning in with us.
Man,
Yes.
what it is, what it is.
Come
Straight
You
on.
know,
up.
so yeah, like I said, it's just But like I said, it was just, you know what I'm saying, the fact of just moving through the ranks, you know what I'm saying, and playing my position, but at the
Yeah.
same time knowing when I was put in position to be able to do something to help somebody else, you know, it's like ain't nothing like that feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's like to be able to see somebody like right now, we got a homie, you know what I'm saying, my homegirl Rob Lowe the Star. You know what I'm saying? If y'all go check her out, she on YouTube, her and the homie Miss Kush. Man, they got a record. They
Okay.
just did a Sprinkle Me remix, bro. Talk going crazy. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
y-
And it,
yes,
man,
it's a
when I say
duo.
going
That a
crazy, bro,
duo.
yeah, yeah. Well, they
Oh
solo
man,
artists, they
but
solo
yeah, but
artists,
they
but
be
they do a
together.
lot of stuff
Solo,
together, bro.
man, fire.
I'm talking about, but like I said, for
Woo,
like
yeah,
Rob just got that star quality, bro. There's something about her, you know what I'm saying? And when she performed,
yeah,
she electrified the room, you know what I'm saying? And but like I
man,
said, it's like in the town, she what everybody talking about right now. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like she on the last little collabo album that Tech put out. She on that, you know what I'm saying? And then you know, I was blessed, man. I just did a Christmas record. You know what I'm saying? For
right.
it's called the Solar Santa. That's everywhere right now, every platform. And
Y'all go check that out.
hey man, listen, like I said, they
Yeah,
they
that's
sent
heat.
they had me go somewhere I ain't been before, you know what I'm saying? And I went on here and did that record. But that again is something that's opening doors, you know what I'm saying? Like the 1st of December, we doing Christmas tree lighting and toy giveaway. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
December
right,
8th, we giving away food and start another Christmas tree in the hood though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
right, right.
we got corporate dollars behind it because
Yeah.
they like
See,
what we
come
did. So
on.
you know, shout out to the Do Good Foundation. If y'all need to get up on that, the Do Good Foundation, Mr. Tucker Lott. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to his daughter Ari Camille. Like she actually is like 5 records on the album. She passed away last year. You know what I'm saying? But the
Man,
reason they did the foundation is for people with disabilities, people who are
okay.
fight, you know, trying that struggle through life. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason he did that. You know,
Yeah.
so when they asked me, you know, shout out to my guy Sean Edwards, you know what I'm saying? They gave me the opportunity to do that record. And man, I stalled him out to the last minute, swear to God. Like
Yeah.
on some, man, I don't know about doing this. I'm like, I'm hyped about it, but I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with Christmas because you know I'm just listening to Christmas songs. Like,
Right, right.
I don't want to redo Jingle
Man,
Bells and you know
Yeah.
Santa Claus come to the ghetto. I'm like, man, I got if I'm gonna do something, it gotta be me. You know what I'm saying?
right,
And
right.
you know, shout out to the homie Chef G. Man, we had a
Man,
label meeting, and at the
salute
meeting,
Champ
you know what I'm
G.
saying, we sitting there.
Salute YL Dallas. Yeah.
Hey man, we sitting there and I'm like, boy, you send me some tracks. I want to use one of them. He like, which one? I let him hear it. He like, yeah, you can have it. I'm like, cool. He like, what you doing with it? I'm like, man, I'm about to do a Christmas record. He like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do a Christmas record. He like, you know, and Chad was a little tipsy that night too, so I think he really thought I was playing. So like the next day, I went to the studio with him, and man, we created magic. You know what I'm saying? And it's like to see everybody get on board when I did the record. Man, I sent it over to Sean. Like, here you go. He hit me back like, this the record. I'm like, yeah, that's the record. He like, bro, is this the record? I'm like, bro, that's the record.
So that's
I'm thinking he don't
man.
like it. Like, I'm like, dang, what you need me to change something? Like, what? I'm like, I ain't cussing nothing. He like, bro, this shit is a hit. This it. I'm like, then he got excited. I'm like, oh, you like it? Oh, yeah, okay, well, cool. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And man, it been up since then. You know what I'm saying? And like I said,
Right.
it's everywhere. Like I said, my record's called Sliding on Christmas. You know what I'm saying? And
Like Christmas.
we
I
we
got
basically just put a gangster twist on a Christmas record. Like I made my own
Yeah.
Christmas
It's
record. We put a
fire.
gangster twist on it, and you know, like I said, I've been getting the greatest responses from that record. And you know, I knew it was a good song when I let the kids hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. There
Like
you go.
I didn't care what the
Boy,
homie said. I played it for
them
the
kids
kids.
will tell you.
And man, I got an 8-year-old who don't have no filter. You hear me?
Man, they the best to get that feedback
My
from.
daughter, she 14. She man, Sydney J will be like, nah, that ain't it.
You
Like she done listen
said,
to
hey,
artists
Famo, you
and be
said the
like,
name of the song is Sliding on Christmas?
yeah, Slide on Christmas. That's the name of the
Gotcha.
record. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
my you right.
Yeah, yeah. So y'all, man, y'all check that out. You know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, I'm just being honest with the whole record, the whole Solar Santa album. Like, if you need Christmas music, bro, like you can listen to that album from start to finish. They got R&B on there, hip hop, got some jazz on there. But trust me when
Okay.
I tell
Okay.
you, bro, Shameless plug. I tell you, Rob Lowe, she on there. She had a song called 12 Days of Christmas. I mean, Big Dog Christmas. That's what it's called. Big Dog Christmas. But
Oh,
man,
okay.
y'all go look. If you got a woman and you like to slow dance with your girl, it's a record on there called Holiday Blues. You know what I'm saying? By the
Holiday
homie
Blues.
Andrea Tribbitt. Man, go listen to that record. You hear me? Like them, like I'm telling you, the whole album is dope. But number 7 is my favorite record on there. My song number 11, but number 7 is that one. And then there's another record on there, like I said, by Ari Camille, and it's called Magic. You know what I'm saying? And
Magic.
yeah,
Okay.
it's hey, like I said, y'all go listen to them records, man. It's like it'll put you in that mood for that Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. With Femo, I just heard it. I just heard it before the show started, right? At fire. I told him, I said, man, we got to get it on the show. We got to play. I would just go play a snippet of it. I said,
Yeah,
nah, we got to play that whole song, man. But definitely, y'all will be hearing it here, man. We still
man.
gonna get it up, and y'all might be hearing on the next show, man, at the beginning of the show because the song is really, man, a great project, man. And when it comes to the lyrics and attacking the song concept, Femo did that from beginning to end.
Man,
Everything, I ain't gonna give out nothing he said, but everything he put down in there, it all matched up and it all hit, man. And the cadence, the delivery, all of that, man. It's a great project, man. Great work.
man, I appreciate that, brother. You know that. You know that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah, that
saying?
was jerking. I
And y'all
said,
gotta know
man,
just cause he ain't saying that cause he's my family, cause
nah,
Yeah.
he know I expect
yeah,
him to give me the honest to God truth. You feel me?
right,
And that's all we've ever done. You know what I'm saying? So
yep,
and like I said, man, I'm like let me do something, cause let me give you your flowers. You feel me? Because
yeah,
man, you've been doing this Jerk Nation thing for years, bro. I've seen
mm,
it. I've seen it. I remember when you wanted to stop, when you was ready to
yeah,
quit. You feel me?
yeah,
And you kept
right,
going. You
right.
know what I'm saying? It's like your voice is what the people need. They need to hear you, bro. You feel me? So I'm
Sure.
glad you didn't stop, man. I love every venture that you got. Like I see you get excited
Appreciate
about
that.
things, and that excite me because I'm like, oh, he got something else going. Oh, he got this going. And
Man,
man, like I
appreciate
said,
that.
I'm just happy to be a part of it. And you know, whatever you need from me, whenever, bro.
Man,
You know that ain't no favor. Just let me know I got you. You feel me?
straight up, much love, man.
Turkey.
And I appreciate that too. I appreciate that. That's why I
Yeah.
said I had to get you on because, with everything that's going on right now, man, hearing genuine people, man,
Yes,
and
sir.
they stories, what they done been through, some of the things that they didn't learn. And that was one of the main things, learning. Femo was talking and he gave y'all a lot of description and information about the things that he learned and being able to learn from the people he was around and situations he was around, taking advantage of opportunities that came across him and these type of things. He spoke about all of that. So it took, all of that to get there. And
Mm.
now there's so many people who want to bypass that. You know what I mean? They want to
Yeah.
bypass all that grind and hard work and then just get the prize. And sometimes it don't always work like that. So I'm glad you shared that with us, man, because that
Oh
show
yeah.
that grind every level, every step is a grind. But if you continue, don't give up, you can do some things.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean,
That-
like I say, it is what I tell them. I'm the epitome. What take the stairs, not the elevator. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because the
Come
thing
on.
about it is, one thing everybody got to remember: everything that go up got to come down. And if you think
Yes.
you got a cheat code on your way up, you cheating the game. On your way down, you gonna see some of the people you cheated, and they ain't
Yeah.
gonna greet you as pleasantly as they did on your way up. You feel me?
Real talk.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just real.
Real
Cause like I
talk.
said, I didn't dealt with some of the biggest artists in the world who you would never think is as cool as they are. And I done
Mm-hmm.
met some cats who trying to get there who I will never deal with again.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care how big you get. But the thing is, we all the same. People got the same 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's all in your being. If you're a good person, bro, you can't mask being a good person. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? You can't
Come
play
on.
like you a good person and you really ain't. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? True colors gonna show through. And like I said, I just thank the Lord blessing me with family values, putting good people in my life to make me be a good person. You know what I'm saying? So that I'm able to meet good people. you know,
Yeah.
because it's that energy gravitates to you. Feel me? People know, like
Right.
you say, well, you can spot a sucker a mile away. You feel me?
Man. Yes,
And the
sir.
one thing that I make sure to tell our artists, man, is y'all gotta remember, fake niggas say the realest shit, and that's because they learn that shit from real niggas.
Shit.
Come on.
You feel
Come
me?
on.
So make sure you can't trust everybody. And like you know, like my nigga Drake said, been knowing the dude 2 weeks and calling him big bro. That's not
Yeah.
your big bro.
Man.
Not your big bro. He gotta
Come on
earn
with it.
that. Feel me? Every title I get, I earn that. Cats
Fact.
call me OG, I earn that OG tag. You know what I'm saying? Big bro, I earn that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My next album is which is my last studio album. I'm calling it Everybody's Big Bro because that's what everybody know me as. Cause bro, I don't care what it is. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the little bro T Rail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Big
He
shout out
saving
to
the army.
Real.
But everybody gotta know. You see Real right now with stacks of money and designer and all that. Ask T Rail about when he was having to sleep on my couch.
Yeah.
Ask T Rail when I was making
Right.
sure he was getting the shows and sneaking him in the club to do shows.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right.
And that ain't
Right.
no diss at my bro, cause that's my
No,
family. You
no.
feel me? But
Yeah.
he will tell you, like, bro, he been through the trenches. When he tell y'all about his struggle, he telling y'all the truth.
Yeah.
He
There it
telling y'all the
is.
truth. That man went through that. I watched him shine. I watched him grind, and I'm proud. That's a proud big brother moment. You feel me?
Yeah.
There it is.
And he know,
Yeah.
like I said, he ain't gotta call me and say, "Hey, I'm doing a show with DC Young Fly, and I'm out here with this person." I don't care about none of that. He called me and said, "I'm doing the hole in the wall." That's when I show up.
Yeah.
There it is.
You feel
There it
me? Because I
is.
want to be
That's
able to
that
talk to
real.
my brother. We sit out, I call him right now. You know what I'm saying? He gonna pick up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We go to the studio together. I sit there and watch this man work. I ain't like, nigga, let me get on the song. I don't have to do that.
Right.
I don't
Right.
have to do that.
Right.
It's that man's time to shine. You feel me?
Yeah, it's
He
his
sat
time
there
to
behind
shine.
me. He watched me do my thing. And like I said, a lot of these people were fans of mine. Still are. They make sure to remind me that they still fans. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I like I said, I don't never think about none of that. You know what I mean? I'm like, you know, hey, we got stories you can really tell. Like I know y'all done heard Cuzzo tell y'all about when I slid to Muskogee in the Hummer on 30s. This
Man.
this before the music. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Before.
So it's like y'all
Exactly.
gotta understand when I'm telling y'all this is real shit. Like
Yeah.
when I'm going to Houston and fucking with niggas in Houston, like on some real nigga shit. The
Yeah.
music
Yeah.
just having to happen. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hey.
So you know, like I said, I've been in the trenches of Baton Rouge and New Orleans and all that before the music. So when the music hit, I'm embraced again. I could walk through there. You know what I'm
Right.
See
saying?
what you're
I'm proud
saying?
to be able to
Right.
say I can walk through neighborhoods with my face card. Everything good. You feel me?
Right.
And that's just real. Like I tell nigga, you know, I'm a Trey side Pyru, but I fuck with all the Crips. You know what I'm saying? They
Straight
show
up.
me the most love. You feel me?
Real shit.
And it's all because it's respect. You know what I'm saying? At the end of
Yeah.
the day, it's about respecting people, letting people know I'm genuine. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man of my word and I stand on business. You feel me?
Yeah.
There it is. Straight up.
Salute.
I can dig it. You know I respect it, man, and I just seen it
Oh
with
man.
my own eyes. You feel me? So definitely big on respect, man, and the work, the grind, Famo, man, just the things that you done and been through, and the information and knowledge that you done passed on to me has helped me in a whole lot of ways, man. Being able to listen and soak up game and soak up that knowledge, cause I'm gonna be real with y'all, even with stuff that go on here, say in Muskogee, man, with some people. And I don't really got an issue with them, but stuff, little minor stuff. But they connected to my OG, they connected to Femo. And he didn't even tell me, he ain't tell me to push the gas on them, on them far as in a negative way or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
always, like I said, been on some positive or trying to get me to see a way that I can move about it in a positive way and not do nothing, like negative, anything like that, man. So
Right.
real OG, man, they really stand on business, man. And I tell people, I don't call everybody OG, man, and he'll tell you because I know who raised us. So
Yeah.
them is my OGs, you know what I mean? Them my real
Right.
OGs, man, and them right there taught me everything that I know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything that I know, they
Right.
taught me.
You,
So
you, you know they don't understand, famo. You
yeah,
got one of the realest pops in the game. You feel me?
yeah, my
Like
man,
your daddy is one of them real ones. You feel me?
man,
And
yeah,
they got to know that. That's why when they see you, they got to understand where you come from is a real place. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we know, I mean, shit, even your sister, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, big
But
shouts out
shouts
to
out
my
to
big
Robin,
little
you know what
sis.
I'm saying? Your
Yeah.
sister, man. It's like, hey,
Hey,
man,
hey, cause
they,
sis
they
would,
gotta
hey,
know it.
yeah, sis
They gotta
far.
know it.
In real life, Luke Casey, he got to meet Robin too when we went to Wichita, man,
Word,
not too long ago for
word.
the show.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, sis stand on business too, bro, for
yeah,
real.
boy, she sure do.
For
Hey,
real.
I tell everybody all the time, that's who made me tough, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
My sister made me tough.
hey man, look. For real.
Yeah. But
Real.
that's real though, man. Femo, man. Again, I know you got a lot of things to do, man, and you be working and jerking, man. I appreciate you taking your time out,
Oh
man.
man, you know I
Uh,
had to. I had
oh
to.
yeah, man. I'm glad you came on. You know, we definitely gonna get you back on the show too. We're gonna
Yeah.
work out some things. But I
Yeah.
gotta ask you too. What is something, man, that you can tell them? Say for artists that's in the game, got some traction. You know what I mean? Got some work out there already
Yeah.
got their thing, and it's official, but kind of lost it, man, or kind of man in a slump right now or something like that. But what could you
Man,
tell them, man, that something that you didn't use to get through or to pick it back up?
man, well, one thing that I try to make sure artists understand, man, it's like with me, you know what I'm saying? I'm older in the game, you know, and it was a point in time where I was like, I'm quitting because I'm getting too old. And I was blessed to meet Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? He did a show here, and man, Ice Cube told me as long as you got spit in your mouth, don't you stop.
Hell yeah.
Man,
And I was like, dang. I was
that's
like, as
real.
long as I got spit in my mouth, okay. And then, like I said, shout out to the homie E40. You know what I'm saying? Big Unk. You know, it's like
Yes,
E40
salute.
just turned 55 years old. He just put an album out 2 days ago. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And hey,
Salute.
slap
Yeah.
too, slap. But it's like
Right.
those type of people will tell you how discouraged you make them when you say you stop it. Because
Mm,
if you got it, that's what the devil wants. The devil wants you to quit. He
Come
mm-hmm.
wants
on.
you to quit. Man, put your head down. Remember why you started doing it. You know what
Come
I'm
on.
saying? And let that be your motivation. Think about who you got to provide for. If you got people to provide for, if you don't, that's a blessing too. But remember, you still got to take care of you. You know what I'm saying? And then
It's true.
let me say this: the best advice I give you, you can't put nobody else on until you get on.
Real shit.
Know that.
Mm,
Know that. You know what I'm saying?
that's real.
You can't put nobody on till you get on. You know what I'm saying? And then also make sure whoever you keeping in your inner circle, stay in the circle.
It's real.
And that's just real. Because once they go out that circle, and then man, for people who don't do the music and y'all just looking for something to hate on, man, do this. Don't be afraid to like something for the first time by yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
And for cats that talking about, oh, I'm a square, I'm a square, I'm a this, man, be a square. Because at the end of the day, everybody else is trying.
Yep.
yep. There it is. There it is. Man, that's deep, man. Real life Luke Case. Anything you want to say? Because that's deep. And
Man,
if you're thinking, if you're a mental type person, man, and be on that type stuff, a lot of what he said, man, you apply it and take the
yeah.
knowledge and use it for what you can. Go ahead, fam. I'm gonna let you go ahead. I know you want to probably ask a question.
Man, it ain't a question, man. It's just, mad respect, bro, because you giving them the game for free. And nobody does saying the game is to be not taught these days. It's supposed to be the other way around. Got it right. Make salute for that. You know what I'm saying? Just like you. Like you said, I'm the same way as you. I'm 42 years old. I've been rapping 28. I ain't stopping until I can't spit no more. You feel me?
Man,
There it
hey, you know what I'm
is.
saying? Straight up. Straight up.
Yeah.
And you got, man,
There
you
it
know, it's
is.
like everybody got to remember, bro. It's like the Lord put you here for a reason. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And if it's speaking, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just talking to my brother the other day, you know, real quick. And I was telling him that for some reason I think I've been afraid to answer my calling. And I was like, my calling, I don't know why, but it seemed like my calling is the ministry or something like that. And he was like, man, you know, you gotta
Mm,
understand that just cause that is your calling, don't mean you gotta be in the pulpit.
Yeah.
And I was like, you
yeah.
know what? And I went all the
Right.
way back to remembering when I had a conversation with Reverend Gaines at Central Baptist Church. And that man pulled me to the side, bro, and he said, you think I don't know? I know you. And I was like, what? He
Yeah.
like, yeah, I know you, because you me. He like, I
Yeah.
used to be you.
Mm,
And I was like, ah. You know, where I'm sitting here thinking I'm being slick and I'm still doing my little thing, but I'm
Right.
trying to change. But he told me you might want to change a little faster before it
Yeah.
end up bad for you. You know what I'm saying? And I took the words that man said to me, and I was like, and I modeled my life after a lot of that. But then, like I said, just being blessed to have OG. You know, because my OGs never lead me the wrong way. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
Right.
I said, I
Real.
told y'all,
Real
my
talk.
OG put the money behind me to start the music shit and got me out the streets. He told me I didn't get to be in the streets. You know, it's just like to tell somebody they can't be in the street.
Man.
Like,
That's
what you
good.
mean I can't be in the street?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, cuz you gonna get the money you making in the streets ain't shit compared to what you gonna make with this music.
There
Yeah.
it is.
And I was like, man, whatever. And we got that first little check from Southwest Wholesale. And I remember him jumping up and down on the porch. Like, yeah, we
Yeah.
on. We on. We
Yeah.
on. I'm like, oh, well, shit, hey, let's do it then.
Let's
And we
do it
and it
then.
been going there since. You feel me?
That's
So,
real.
yeah.
Straight up, man. Straight up. But Famo, man, if they want to plug in with you, if they want to follow you, where can they follow you at? Where can they plug in with you at? And also too, where can they find that sliding on Christmas, man? Where can they find that?
Hey, man, so I'm going to start there. You know what I'm saying? Slide on Christmas. It is a part of the Soul of Santa album, but it's everywhere. You can Google Ecstasy. It's XTA-C. Sliding on Christmas, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, Tidal, the local gas station, your baby mama car. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's somewhere. You feel me? You can find it. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Uh, go get that. If you want to find me though, like I said on everything, I'm XTAC Oliver on Facebook. Now I'm gonna tell you now, if y'all hit me on Facebook, I may not respond because I really don't be on the book like that. But if you
Right.
really want to get in touch with me, Instagram, XTAC the number 3 on Instagram, XTAC the number 3 on Twitter. Well, X, it's called X now, right? So on
Right
X,
on X.
you know
Yeah,
what I'm
on
saying?
X now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
XTAC the number 3. Like everything is XTAC the number 3. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, y'all want to tap in with me, man? Just holler at me. Like I said, I ain't hard to find at all.
Straight like that, man. And I don't know why they even changed it to the. I didn't do my research, but why did they change the name to the X,
You know
man?
what, man? I have no idea either,
Me
but
neither.
hey, I ain't tripping. That
Yeah.
was Elon Musk did that, bro. He
Oh,
did that.
okay. That makes
You
sense,
know.
then. That makes sense. Straight up,
Oh, and
man.
real quick, man, I gotta make sure I do this first and foremost. Shout out to Cocaine Wayne. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
big shouts out Cocaine Wayne for
That's the
sure.
homie, you know what I'm saying, represent
Yeah.
Kansas City,
Much
Wichita, you
respect.
know. Cause when I told him you was my family, he was like, man, I was down in the dub with him, bro. And
Yes,
like, that's
sir.
my real family, you feel me?
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
Cocaine Wayne, that's a little brother to me too. We've been locked in since day one, you know what I'm saying? So shouts out to
Yeah.
him, the whole Dice Mob, you know.
Nice
Then
mob.
I
Big shouts
definitely,
out.
like I said, I gotta holler at Champ G. You know what I'm saying? That's an R&B
Yeah.
artist too coming up. Y'all can go get Champ. He got a new EP we dropped called Energy. It's on
Okay.
Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere, and it's Champ GEE. You know what I'm
Champ
saying? So go check
GE.
him out. You know what I'm saying? Uh, shout out to the homie Straight Drop Lou. You know what I'm saying? Lou just had
Straight job loose. Shouts out.
yeah, we just lost a family member. You know what I'm saying? They just
Man, our
buried
condolences.
Breezy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Breezy and the Sharks, RIP. You know what I'm saying? But Lou will
RIP,
be
man. Our
back with the new
condolences to the
CD.
family.
You know, he got music everywhere. Straight Drop STR8LOU. You know what I'm saying? Straight Drop Lou. You know what I'm saying? Go check him out. And then my nigga Fatty the driver, you know what I'm saying? He going crazy right
Salute
now.
Fatty the
You know what
driver.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Left
jerky.
lane Fatty on everything. You know what I'm saying? Left lane underscore Fatty. You know what I'm saying? But Fatty the driver, like I said, I think he up next, bro. Real shit.
Yeah. Fatty the driver. We definitely got him. We had him on Famo Nation Forever Radio. We got to
Yeah,
get him on the podcast, man, and get him to come through and get a
yeah.
session in, man. Do a double check back with him, man,
Man,
because
he
he
ready.
grinding.
He ready. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? He
He
ready.
got that energy, man. He got that flow. He got that vibe too, man. And then his lyrics, them bars, and
Man.
that delivery, like you said, man, it matched with
Yeah.
what was going right now. But he be
Yeah.
hitting, he be spitting
Man,
though.
like
So
you
big
said,
shouts out to
Kansas
him.
City Shy Show King. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got the Smoke the Tires, not the homies. Like we do legal side shows. City. You know what I'm saying? And men
Right.
put that together. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I said, you know how I put the squad together though, famo. It's like, you know,
Yeah.
you want that raw, that grit. You gonna go listen to Fatty. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You need that. You know what I'm saying? You need that pick me up new age rap shit. You want a little lingo, that slick talk. Go listen to Straight Drop Luke. You want to get your girl, you know what I'm saying, to practice getting pregnant, you go hit listen to Champ G. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
we got something for everybody.
Straight up, man. That's how you supposed to do it too,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Hey,
Yes,
this
sir.
been Jerktastic right here, man. We on the Jerkzilly, man. Again, man. This is ecstasy, man. Y'all already know, man. It's not get money, it's got money,
Yo,
boys. Big things, man. A legend. You dig a legend in the game, man, and that's just how it is, man. And that's just on facts. Like he said, the people, gave him certain respect and gave him that. And I think that's key too, because that's what you gotta get. You know what I mean? People can fake it. They can fake it
yeah,
all day long, man. But
yeah.
the people, man, to give you that respect and they'll give you certain things like that too, man. And them things can't be taken away. So it's an honor, Femo, as always, man. I appreciate you. We got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of jerking to get in, man. So you already know I'm gonna
Oh man,
stay in
for
your
sure.
inbox and hit you up, man. You know that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Like I said, reach out, bro. Whatever you need. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm there, brother. Straight up.
Straight like that. Straight like that. Much love, man. Hey, y'all already know what it is, man. This has been Famo Nation Live Podcast, man. Ecstasy on, man. Real life Lucchese. Famo, anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
Nah, man, keep it jerking on 100K. Nice meeting you, man.
Yes, sir.
Straight like that, man. Big shouts
If
out
I
to
can do
everybody
it
that been
again, they
tuned
gotta
in,
ask,
everybody
you
in the
know I
chat as
want
well. We
some.
appreciate
She's
y'all,
the
man. Much
baddest
love.
that